Right? Are you reading the little Bible?
Oh.
He's the cleric.
True. True. Hey. Oh, I'm being pointed at.
You're being
Hello,
poked.
everybody.
Being poked.
I'm being poked. Do something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Two Nerds, One Quest. I'm your host and DM, JC Dittmer, here with these four nerds. Because we have a full house, I was too busy not criticizing, just asking questions about why the man in the fedora and the Bucks shirt is reading a small, what looked like a pocket Bible that I had when I was in the military. How you doing this morning, Ryan?
It was not that. Lady Sill is into, kind of tarot cards and stuff like that. So just doing a quick reading before we start here. But it is Bucks season. I mean, it's basically 20 days till the Brewers start playing. So I'm kind of lost in nowhere land from a sports perspective. So
Watch hockey.
go Bucks.
Well, Bucks. Yeah. Bucks and 6. Hey. And that man interrupting us and poking me this morning is one time I'm Norman. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
He's
I'm
strong.
here.
He's like Popeye the Sailor Man.
I'm good. I'm here. Yay sports.
Yay, sports. Oh. And, of course, we have one Rick, not Chuck, Rick Kane, LaFave. How you doing this morning, buddy?
Good. Trying to keep an eye on my Chelsea game here and there. Tied 1-1. Of course, they can't win. Never win.
Never win. Ties, losses.
Ties.
It reminds me of another sports team that I used to root for that begins with a CH.
We don't talk about Chicago.
No, we don't. And it was the Chicago Fire, not the Bears or the Bucks. Or Bucks. Chicago Bucks.
Chicago
the Bears
Bucks.
or the Cubs.
The Chicago Bucks.
The Chicago Bucks. We are 106 miles from Chicago. Got half a pack of Red Bulls. Anyways.
Yeah, right.
And last but not least, our legend, our lore master, our limerick maker, our lovable crew, one Jeff Williams. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, that intro's getting smoother.
Yeah, I wanna I almost said Doc.
Yeah.
I almost threw Doc in there. I'm like, no, I mention his name when I say lovable crew. That's I gotta let it go there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Doc's gonna get confusing shortly too. So.
Well, no, we're far enough removed from Doc that
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and Bob. So like,
Not far enough removed from Crixus though.
I got never. Ryan Crixus Kukta just rolls off the tongue completely, just like woo. I got a question for you. Speaking of Bob, Lady Silk came out of that fight, and fight.
Yeah.
Did Chuck and Bob?
Chuck did. Bob briefly did until he kicked the thing while it was down and injured himself that last hit point again.
Oh, that's right.
Chuck is alive.
Nobody noticed that he wasn't following us until we were
Yeah.
far away.
Bob sleeps with the fishes.
We kind of didn't care about Bob.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, whenever you ask Munch, he's like, "What about Bob?"
Yeah, we just had Groundhog's Day too, so it's a Bill Murray morning.
It is a timely reference.
Ghostbusters movie coming. All right, you got a recap and a limerick maybe for us?
Can do. You might enjoy the limerick today. I went a little rogue with this one. But last session we started off finishing a fight against a very resistant ghost, and it was resolved with a crit from Kane to finish it off. We spent a little time healing some of our party members while crew investigated the hallway with alcoves and sarcophagi. Then we found the base, or what we think is a base, underneath the Gauntlight lighthouse tower. And there was a purple worm in there that turned out to be dead, and it had a dwarf inside, which was also dead. A small room to the east led us to a secret room with a magic elevator. And we decided that it was time to head back to Otari to rest and sell some things. Well, it looked like you were going to say something there.
I'm just thinking Wormdorfen, like turducken.
Oh, yeah. We should have opened up the dwarf to see what was inside the dwarf.
Yeah, there might have been a chicken in there. I don't know one.
So after a night in Otari, we headed back to the northwest corner of the map and went down to the basement in the boathouse and found what looked to be like an office and a bedroom, and we ended the session getting into some type of torture device room, something like that. I think it was a table with a screw and a gem that looked like it was meant for ill purposes. So, here's your limerick today. This is the tale of Barnabus the Slurk, spending his day in the mud and the murk. A javelin on his nose while people comes and they goes. He's content to just lie and to lurk.
Yeah, Barney. Barney being repped in the limerick. I love it. So
he's the main character in our story, basically.
yes, he is. He is now. He is a major NPC.
He's canon.
You never know which ones they're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's always the strange ones that the players latch onto or don't latch onto in this instance. Yeah, you guys want nothing to do with him. Just let him be. He can have my stick.
And my shield.
And my shield.
And my sword.
The necromancer. Yeah. The joke
And
about
your
the
brother.
Yeah, the joke about the necromancer. Okay, so crew, you walked into this room and there's a large metal table fitted with leather straps and iron bands sitting in the center of the room. A strange contraption that seems to be part spyglass and part mechanical drill sits near the head of the table. There's a sparkling black gemstone that glitters in the metal framework built into this machine's side. But as you look over that table, on the far side of the table, about 5 feet long, with no discernible markings that it's from anything, is a lump of flesh that it almost looks like a log sitting over there.
Well, that's interesting.
Gross.
If they're done investigating the other areas, I'll call in the magical experts and see if they have any insight into this weird table. And I will just make room for them to come in.
Yep.
You said this log flesh thing is across the table, like in the left side or the south side?
No, it's laying on the floor on the opposite side. If you went diagonal down like 1 square from you to the left. Okay. Coming into this room, Lady Syl, you see this table. I need a occultism, recall knowledge occultism, or recall knowledge religion check.
Is it related to an item?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's related to this table. Table is an item. I am saying so.
This is the way.
If it's not magic, I'm going for that gem. But if it's some kind of
It's
weird...
23 then.
23. Yeah, this device aids in the create undead ritual. Using okay. The drilling device, apparently, from what you can see and what you are observing, penetrates the skull of a tied down victim. The scope itself focuses on the ritual's necromantic energies, and using this machine gives a +2 item bonus to the create undead. Skill checks to cast create undead.
Thanks.
If you wanted to create undead, you could strap someone down, a living person down. This is the weird part about this. You can take a living person and make them undead with this machine. Or you could take a dead person and make them undead with this machine as well.
I assume the gem pings.
Yeah, the whole thing, the whole assembly kind of does. You don't know that pulling any, like, you'll get any magical properties from disassembling it.
Mm.
Like, it is kind of a unit. You'll get the properties of the gem itself. Like, you'll get the value of the gem if you pull the gem out of there.
I'll more morbidly explain, sweetheart, you're gonna want to step back from this. This turns a living creature undead. Sounds cool. Until your flesh starts coming off.
Yeah, no thank you.
Sounds like personal experience. The way she's describing it. Sounds good until your skin starts falling off.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't want to touch the gem based on her description of it.
Okay.
She says it's safe.
I believe that it is safe. So it would disconnect one of the key elements of the whole process. So I'm gonna tell him that it's okay to do that. Like,
In fact, like, explain to him that
it's actually in our best interest to make sure this machine don't work anymore.
All right. How tall is this table?
How tall are you? 40?
30, I think.
30, 30, 30, 30. Cruise
Yeah.
30. Yeah, okay. It's you'd have to get, you can see the gems because the gem's on the side of the table. So yeah, you just have to go around by Lady Frost and
Okay.
pry it off of there. The gem's only like 18 inches or so off the ground.
Yeah,
on the side of the table.
I will do that then.
Okay, give me a thievery check or a crafting check. I don't know. They're trying to destroy the supports that hold this gem there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be too careful, so I'll go thievery. 23.
23. Yep, no problem. Ping, ping, ping. You've pulled gems off of things before. You just pull the mounting brackets off. There is when you pull it, though, unexpectedly, it makes like a sickening, like you're pulling it out of something living. And there's like a purplish bloodish on the back of the gem that you can wipe off. It wipes off, but it's almost like you pulled it out of something that was living.
Well, that's gross.
Yeah.
Lurk.
All right, so that was an opal, I think you said.
It's a sparkling black gemstone. Okay. You can put 20G by it. It's worth 20 gold.
Nice.
Big cash, homie.
The machine. Now you understand, Lady Syl, when crew pop that gem, that magical sense you got from it just fades. Mm-hmm. Like, you have actually to say this machine won't work without that gem.
Nice work, crew, darling. That machine won't be turning anything into zombie monsters for quite some time.
You do notice there is a door on the other side, or not a door, but an archway on the other side of the room, leading back into what is like, looks to you like an alcove or something. Abed, Kane, are you guys doing anything while they're in this room?
I would assume that I was listening in on the conversation, watching it.
Okay.
I would have probably moved into this area.
Okay.
I would have poked my head in, but I was, I think when we finished last session, I was just searching everything and looking through books. And
oh yeah, you were poking and prodding. You found the little stash in the one room and whatnot.
Yep, I found the stash and I found the note.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's right. That note. I forgot about that.
Well, I guess that note's not important.
Who says it isn't? Just because I don't remember it doesn't mean it's not important.
Stairs.
True, it's a set of stairs.
Another set of stairs.
Spiraling downward.
All right. Well, we had one door we skipped, so let's go. I'll tell Lady Frost that there's stairs there again, and actually I'll tell Abed that too because he's got the map of the next level, and maybe he has. I don't know if he's taken any time to look to see like what our best next level entry point might be, but another door.
Another door. This door is locked. It looks like it would take a large silver key.
Oh, hey, Miss Frost, you found some keys in here, right? Any that
I do
look like it
have
would
some keys.
fit this lock here?
Maybe not. Let me check. Because I have some bronze keys. And this prison key, we already used that. Oh, I got this silver key right here. We could try that.
Crew, do you try it?
Sure.
Or Lady Syl? Who does this?
Oh, I'll pass it up.
Sure.
All right.
Sure, I guess I should probably check it for traps just in case.
Okay.
Another 23.
It doesn't seem trapped to you. You slide the key and it fits snugly. You turn it and there's a satisfying click. The door unlocks.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. How about that? That's how doors and locks actually work.
It's almost like it was planned to happen.
Wow. They actually that's how they're supposed to work.
Doors have keys. All right. I will peek in and maybe step in.
Yeah, walking into this room, there are 7 square alcoves, each containing strange magical apparatuses or alchemical sets of tools. They are all along the walls in each of these alcoves. The alcove to the north contains a large glass tank filled with a liquid. There's a goblin's corpse floating in there, clad in I will tell you, Abed, as you walk in, this looks very much like the clothes in the room you were exploring that are on this goblin.
Look,
There's
pickled goblin
pickled goblin.
trying to preserve himself.
Where's Munch when you need him?
There's a semicircular work table covered with tools and moldy papers, and a large open book stands in front of the tank.
I will go and look at the open book.
I'll just check the alcoves for anything usable. If it's just tools and stuff, I'm not probably going to need them, but I'll check them at least.
All right.
I'll ping magic too.
So, ping magic in here. Oh boy, this room is huge, and I don't mean huge, but I mean there's a lot of shit in here. Okay, so pinging magic in here. The tank that the goblin is floating in pings. There's a faint magical essence coming off of one of the tables near the tank. There's a incomplete doll that has a spot in its back. Do you remember fighting the animatronic bird upstairs?
Mm-hmm.
It's got a spot in its back for a gem similar to that bird that had. It doesn't have any arms or legs at all.
Just what the group needs is a creepy talking walking doll.
I absolutely have the soulbound gem.
We can do like the God of War thing and strap it to our hip and have like a talking head that.
Or I don't know if you saw the gameplay of Death Stranding 2.
No, I
that game looks insane. Like, I'm kind of considering playing the first one based on
Oh.
that second one trailer.
Do you like walking? Do you like being walking postman simulator?
Yeah, I heard that. So maybe, I don't know how Tomb Raider is it, because kind of like Tomb Raider or Uncharted, like when you're climbing puzzles on walls and shit. Anyways, you went to look at the book.
Mhm.
I bet I need an Arcana or Occultism recall knowledge check from you as you're leafing through the book and the papers there.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. This workshop is devoted both to construction and necromancy. And by construction, I mean making constructs. What did you said? Dirty 20?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you figure out. You look at in looking at the book, you look over at the goblin. The goblin's remarkably well preserved.
Does the book seem valuable? Like, or is it like just a manuscript, or what? Like, what kind of book is it?
It seems valuable to the right person. You aren't going to be able to sell this in town.
Mhm.
Like, this is the type of thing where if you gave it to good people, they would burn it or lock it away somewhere.
Mhm.
This is no bueno magic.
So
This is the type of book that teaches you how to make the machine that they disabled in the other room.
So this is a book that I definitely want.
Yes, exactly.
I will close the book and put it in my backpack.
Okay. As you close the book, the binding snaps on it, and it's in two pieces. It is old. You have to be very careful with it. So you literally have two halves of a book that's snapped along the binding where they were laying open. I'm not saying you can't take it. You just need to be careful with it, and you now need to tie it together somehow in your bag.
I would
Otherwise, it's
probably
gonna wreck itself.
I would probably have some string or something in my backpack that I could kind of tie it together.
Probably have. Do you have rope?
Do you
Or
have
string?
I don't know what all would be in there, but do you have like a component pouch?
Yeah, I have my.
Okay, yeah, we can say it's in your component pouch. That makes sense. That would absolutely make
Here it
sense
is.
to me.
Backpack
That you have it in your
wizard
component
kit.
pouch. Oh, sure. Yeah. You
I
have
have
string in there.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I mean, I have rope, but I wouldn't need rope. I would.
Yeah. You're able to tie it together, fasten it together, and put it in your backpack. You're a little more careful putting it in your backpack
Mhm.
than you were initially intending to be. Yeah, you're looking at this doll, Lady Sil. You were excited because you had a gem.
I certainly am. And so at some point, I'm going to be interested in taking the Soul Bond gem and inserting it into the back of this doll to see if I can ask it some questions about what this room was used for and who used it. And
You take that
etc.
gem. You take that gem in the back of the doll and you put it in there, and there's a click, and the doll starts sobbing. Absolutely sobbing, crying, wailing.
all right, well, then theoretically, I should be able to utilize my ability and kind of evaluate any intense feelings that were tied to this doll, maybe?
It
I'm not
remembers being
Doll.
incredibly loyal. This is coming through the doll from the gem. It remembers being incredibly loyal. It doesn't remember what it did wrong.
Oh.
And it remembers being drowned in liquid. It remembers being picked up and pushed down, and a cover being put on the container it's in. And
Oh.
dying, floating almost from the other side of the glass of the creature floating in this room, in the liquid. And it's still wailing. It's still crying. And it's still saying, why?
Can I give it one of the crackers, Troy's crackers? See if it wants a cracker.
There is no place to actually put it. The doll is just making noise. The mouth isn't opening or anything like that. You can make a diplomacy check.
Sure. 14.
Down. 14? Yeah, it just seems inconsolable.
All right. I'll throw the cracker to Troy.
All right. Trey grabs the cracker and he lands and he sits on the table and drops the cracker and then he like pecks at it to break it and starts eating the pieces of it. This doll is still wailing in your hands, Lady Soul.
I'm gonna look over.
I will say,
Pull that gem out. Do you want everything to come down on us?
it's all right, child. It's all right.
You only see one door to this room, and it's the door you came in. And you've seen everything on this level, so
Yeah, so
to your knowledge.
I did a perception check for 13 just to search the tables for anything worth picking up out of the tools and stuff.
There is nothing that is like gonna have any value. Most of it's sold, it's rusted, and like people look at you like, really, you want to try and sell this?
You said there was a.
to
Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna try to console the doll. Hopefully, get it to a point where I think I can potentially converse with it.
Go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
I'm gonna rock it and give it a bottle. I probably have rum.
21.
21. You in consoling it and talking to it. It takes a. It ends up eventually taking like what seems like a shuddering breath, although you know it's not breathing. It's a machine, and calms down enough to actually. Oh, who are you?
I'll introduce myself as I am the Mistress Sylviana Frost. How can I help you, dear?
I don't know. I didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, I don't think you did anything wrong at all.
Why am I in the lab? Why am I not in the? I was in the water. I'm in the lab. I'm in. Where am I? He seems he's coming to grips with the fact that he's not himself.
You've been saved. You've been saved.
Saved? Where's my body?
Now we shall find that. I would not worry, but what was this room used for? Maybe if you can help me, I can help you find those missing pieces.
This was the lab. This is where we worked. We were doing great things. Great things, he said. They didn't do anything wrong.
Who were you working with?
Volok. I was working with Volok. This is his lab. We created great and terrible things. Great things. Yes.
We heard that name before, Volok.
Maybe upstairs? He's gonna tell you a few things. He was a powerful mastermind drow. He was an occultist, artist, craftsman. He had a friend downstairs. Downstairs, the book lady. She's weird. Yeah.
Mechanical Bird was also.
I was a bird. I was a bird. I attacked you. No, you are not friends. The head starts just twitching on the doll.
It seems the soul is in the gem. It doesn't matter what you put it into. The soul remains the same.
I am gonna go ahead and
I think you should show the doll to the goblin or the goblin to the doll.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll say you don't want to be in the water like this goblin monster, do you?
He turns and he starts wailing again. It was real. It's not fair. He says, you didn't. He did this. He did this. Not you. Maybe you are a friend.
Yeah, see, we would never treat you like that.
Abed just raises his eyebrow at that.
Maybe this asshole would.
Volok, he worked for Mistress Bella Cora, who is very frightening and absolutely none of my business. I'll nod its head.
Yeah, we're aware of the Lady of Light. That's a danger that we're hoping to eradicate from this world.
There's you see the toolbox over there, and the head kind of nods towards the south wall.
I pointed out to Crew.
What is love? He does one of them. And he said, "You pull the toolbox. You pull the toolbox, and the way will open."
All right, I'll go pull a toolbox.
There is a scraping of stone as the wall moves inward, revealing a staircase downward.
Another one.
Another way down.
I think
Feeling
we can
like
work
DJ
well
Khaled.
together.
I didn't go much place other than here and down the hall to my room. I didn't go down the stairs. He only went down the stairs. You don't know what's down there. He gets very, very quiet and timid.
Does the doll function like it can it like walk on its own, or is it?
No,
just...
it's got no arms and no legs. It only has a head and the gem slot in the back and the body, the torso. So yeah, you could probably hang it from your belt, but
That's happening.
He's wailing.
So it's gonna get strapped to my backpack for sure, and say, if you can help me out, I will constantly be looking for an upgrade to your body so that one day we can walk together in the sunshine. What do you think about that?
It burns us.
Well,
The
then I'll
sun.
keep you out of the sunshine, and I'll buy you an umbrella.
Ooh. I get an umbrella.
You have your own umbrella. You can pick it out.
I get an umbrella. Yeah. Let's do it. He's excited by an umbrella.
All right.
Okay.
So
Has
it's 4 adventurers, a crow, and a goblin in a doll.
Yeah, at some point, I expect that this will be like a Lulu situation from Final Fantasy X, if anybody's familiar. And I'm going to start attacking with this style. It's going to be really cool. But for right now,
has
I'll
anybody
ask the
else
doll if it doesn't
watched
name.
What We Do in the Shadows other than John?
oh yeah,
With Nadja
Oh,
and
yeah.
her doll? Doesn't she strap her doll
Oh,
to her
yeah.
chest at some point?
it's awesome.
But this is literally what happens in the Death Stranding 2 trailer. there is a doll that gets tied, and like they even reference the God of War Mimir in the back. And the doll, he goes to hang the doll, and he's like, "What? By your ass? No, I don't want to be." Oh.
I'm into
So
it. Let's do it.
Okay, if I'm getting umbrella, my name is Borbo.
Borbo.
Borbo. Borbo.
Oh, Borbo.
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 I would ping
Scared
again,
to go
John,
down.
just to see if there's any other magic. Because I
The
felt
doll is fucking the strongest thing in here now.
Mhm.
With that gem in it, that's the contraption that's maintaining the goblin's body is the rest of it's kind of mundane tools stuff.
You think
Wasn't
that
there
the
a-
goblin's body is keeping the gem powered? Like, does the goblin's body matter that it still is suspended in the liquid?
Make a medicine check.
Of course, yeah. Kane's going to try to do this.
wasn't there a side table
Kings.
that pinged magic at one point, or was that just the doll?
That is
That was the doll.
Oh, okay.
14.
14. Yeah, the body you think is being like, you don't, the way he reacted, you don't think the body has anything to do with him. At this point, like, he's been removed from his body.
Okay.
And the only thing that's actually keeping that alive, the container itself is magical. It's containing the solution, but it's that solution that's keeping him alive.
Huh.
Looking at that container and where that container pings, it is constantly recycling that solution. The contraption is recycling the solution to you're assessing to keep the body whole. It's like reprocessing formaldehyde to keep it fresh and keep that whole
Like
thing.
a big filter
a-
system?
Yeah, a giant stasis system.
Like maybe someday someone was going to come back and try to put it back together.
Possibly, I don't even think
Wanted
that
him.
was considered.
Just
But
wanted them in good condition in case that ever happened.
Why is he preserving the body? What's the purpose of that? There's got to be a reason he wanted to preserve the body of the goblin after he took the soul out.
Science, my good man. Science. This is a man of science. He
He was
is
a man that was
Should we break out the pickled goblin then?
is a man that was
no.
dealing in construction and necromancy.
Mm-hmm.
A perfectly preserved goblin body would be great for that. I mean, like, experimentation, man.
Were there
Who
any other
knows? He might
papers
have
on the
been-
desk,
He
John?
might have been trying to wait to put a different soul in that goblin body.
That's the thing. I was wondering if you're trying to put the soul, if you had the idea of putting the soul back in the body and using this as some sort of form of immortality for himself or something like that.
Yeah,
He
probably experimenting
actually-
on the goblin to see if he could do it to himself.
Looking through the notes, Abed, you see that there is stuff that leads to that assumption that he extracted the soul from the body. It was successful. He talks about the bird. He's talking about making other items. And he was currently working on a way to reverse that, and that's what the body was kept for, was to try and put a soul into it. Maybe not necessarily the soul that came from it, but a soul back into a body. And there is several marks of, you can tell he's getting progressively more frustrated as he was trying to put souls back into it. It's more difficult.
Anything that would be worth taking as far as notes, or just his scribblings?
Might as well. Put it between the top and bottom half of the book and call it a day.
Yeah, you could. I mean, it's there are most of the paper though is very worn. Like you tear some of it trying to pick it up and read it. It would be hard. It would take you a few minutes to gather it all up and make it functional still.
I think I would do that if we're still in this room for another minute or two. I would gently compile the papers and put it in between the book.
In between the books. Okay. Yeah.
Can I do a check to see how excited I think Abed is to be finding necromantic ritual stuff? That'd be a perception.
Okay, I have a few questions. Yes, you can do this. Abed, how excited are you about this stuff?
Oh, I'm super excited, but I don't show my emotions like that. Okay. So it would be.
I need a deception check from you because this is a huge finding. And then yes, you can make.
Is it perception or is it
perception? I believe it's perception. Yes.
Beat a 17.
16.
16. Yeah, he just seems like he's collecting information.
Okay.
Although you think just for a moment you see just under the hood, you see the corner of his mouth just curl up just a hair.
So
it's the most happy you have ever seen him, but that's not saying a lot because he's not happy.
Right. It's just him collecting another magical
yeah, exactly.
accoutrement, not ooh, I'm gonna be a lich someday.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Seems fine. Well, that concludes this floor based on the map we have. And if my out of character counting is correct, there's at least 5 ways down. We're near 2 of them. I suggest we just choose one of the 2 that we're by. Do you guys want
this one here was hidden from us. Usually if you have something valuable, you're going to try to hide it. So let's go down the hidden one.
So let's do this one.
All right.
So just again, out of character, the only thing we left on the first floor that we didn't do, there was the room with a table full of haunting ghosts, and then there was the pool of blood in the tower that we saw everything, but we didn't necessarily complete everything.
Yep.
But I think we'll save that for a higher level.
I was gonna say completing both of those. They're both haunts, so like completing them. The way haunts work, and it's not something that's in 5e, is there is usually a trigger to disperse them. There's something you can do to get them to go away, but until you do, they will recycle and continue on their own accord, based on time period, whether what time of day, or sometimes they reoccur just by entering their presence, things like that. It's something that's uniquely Pathfinder. They're actually very fun. They can do a lot of damage to you, but the good thing about them is you can usually just leave them behind as a last resort. Just get the F out, like you guys kind of did. So sometimes that's the best way to handle them if you don't know how to disable them.
All right.
So you are headed down these stairs right here to the next level. How do I do this again? Okay, go here.
Select map.
Just going down
here, and I open that. You guys should shortly. I don't know if it automatically moves you.
I don't think it did last time, but
I think we had to make new tokens.
Did the map change for you guys?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the map changed for you. So now I need to do this. I need to take this, and I need to do. Let's see, that's the fog selection tool. Take this and go like that. And then you guys can all go somewhere here, because this is the staircase you're coming down. And very conveniently, you come down the staircase, and to your right, you see a staircase going up.
Not a coincidence.
And if you go up that staircase, that is the staircase. I'm assuming you will. That is the staircase by the secret door. just before you went down where that mold was spreading, and you fought the Drake over there.
We fought Drake.
Yeah, you fought Drake. He was too busy cheering for the Raptors to be effectual.
Yeah.
So, heading down the stairs, let me do some scrolling, because that last room was one of the first rooms on that level. And this is somewhere in the middle. Okay. Coming down the stairs, it's just a hallway landing for 2 staircases. It heads both east and west. There's splintered, rotten wood that lies scattered around this hall. Leftover. Looks like leftover from there was some brawl or something in this hallway. It extends down to the west to a room, and then to the east to a door.
Did you say the stairs on the other side goes up?
Yes. It goes up to a place where you had found a secret door before, just before you
I
found
was
the
going to
Drake.
say, if crew or one of us could stick our head up there, see where it is, and then mark on the map which downstairs it was, so we kind of know which ones we've hit.
Yeah. I can... I think I can give you...
Without you having to switch maps all the time, because I don't want to lose our tokens again.
Yeah, exactly. I think your tokens will be on the other map. Here, actually. Let me do it. Oh, I don't want to do it because you guys put a lot of work into your tokens. But I think if I just flip us back to the other map...
It's fine. I can keep track of it in...
Okay. All right.
Lady Still, I'm adding you to the board there.
So would you like to
Feel free to edit your colors and things.
Sure.
If you want to change the text, you just click in the text, or click on it and then.
Apparently we're nasty. It's Miss Frost.
Yeah, so I'll quick run up the stairs and just guessing it's probably the one that snake thing went under the wall, and we found this. I think Abed found a secret switch.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Those would line up.
The green light that went running away and went under the wall. And then, you found the switch that opened the door. Yes.
Okay. So we're coming down this way. I guess. What do you think? I'm gonna against my normal judgment, I'm gonna go check out this room. So I'm gonna go right instead of left.
You're gonna go right instead of left. Thick clouds of white mist fill this room entirely, making it difficult to discern any details.
Blow it out.
It's like a foggy room.
Give me a half second here.
Sure. I hope it's not a fog of acid, since I stepped into it.
I'm gonna need you guys to roll initiative as the mist solidifies
Wonderful.
and moves in to attack you.
I guess I can't roll stealth for initiative then, probably, huh?
I actually gotta set up the combat. Let's see. Actually, can I just? I might be able to do it this way. Can I remove this? Yes, and then add creature.
Let's fighting live.
Ta-da! I have the I have the encounter done. Yay! That was quick. I do like.
Is this Wanderer's Guide?
Yeah, Wanderer's Guides. Yeah, Encounter Builder is actually really, really slick. I don't know why I ever thought to go away from it for any reason. All right, so then, I need an initiative for it.
Yeah.
Ooh. its bonus here? Okay. All right, Abed.
23.
23. Why did you not take? Come on. Crew.
20.
20. Kane?
27.
Ooh, hot damn. You have that improved initiative, don't you?
I rolled in at 20 with +7 initiative.
Nice. And Lady Cell. Lady Frost. Miss Frost.
Ass end at 13.
13. All right, Kane. Here, let me give you something to swing at first here. Close the dice tray, and the mist solidifies. Oh, let's use a celestial wing. Why not? Drop it right there.
No. But it does look solid.
Oh yeah, all the mist in the room kind of went away and solidified into this almost gray looking cloud. And when I say solid, yes, it says solidifies. So
kind of stepped into the room and looked back at Kane like, what's going on here? Turn around and it's right in my face. Like,
yes.
what?
Yeah, exactly. Yep, that is exactly what happened.
Cinema moment.
I would like to rage.
It has tentacles.
Giggity.
A single eye that doesn't seem to blink at all. In the middle of it. Okay, what did you decide you're doing? Sorry.
I'm going to rage.
Okay, yes, that makes sense.
And then I'm going to move. And then I'm going to swing.
Excellent.
I'm going to use my hero point on that because I didn't want to nat one with my first swing.
But you're gonna die soon when he crits on you.
Well, don't worry, we'll put you in the goblin's body.
Double nat one that thing with on the hero point, so 13 to hit.
Oh shit! 13 to hit, and then even if you did manage to hit, it would move it down one because it was a nat 1, so you miss.
That's in my turn. I moved. I raged.
Crew was like, "I'm glad I'm so short. You just would that would have went right through my jaw if I was the same height as you guys."
Give me 1 second. I'm reading abilities. Oh, actually, it's Abed's turn, so we can move forward to Abed. I will continue reading.
All right, so Abed is going to. I'm going to move down. So you're 5, 10, 15, 20 behind Miss Frost. I'm going to see that. Go, that doesn't look natural. And then I'm going to produce flame at it.
Run away.
Ooh.
16 to hit.
16 misses.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to mutter, well then, under my breath, and that is my turn.
Produce flame is 2 actions?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the spells, all the attack ones for sure, are.
The defensive ones and the defensive ones and the non-interaction-y ones are all single. Like message and shield are 1. Yeah, mage hand is 2 though, which is interesting.
And guidance is 1.
When you want to manipulate an object with mayhem. Mayhem. Mage hand. No, not mayhem, Ryan.
Suddenly a new character appears. So powerful.
Something tells me this group would not like mayhem much. I think mayhem and Abed would butt heads.
Yeah.
All right. So, crew, it's your turn. Miss Stalker's flat-footed.
Awesome. Yes, definitely gonna get in with the rapier.
Oh, I just told you what it was.
If you wouldn't have said you told us what it was, I would have completely missed it. at least until the recap.
I missed
You
it.
can go look
Alright.
it up later. It's okay. I don't know half the shit it does. I'm reading as I go.
Okay, well, 13.
13 misses.
I will just let's see, because I left my kukri behind. I'll just swing again with the rapier. I do have a dagger. All right, with the penalty, 22 to hit.
Oh,
And
that
flat-footed.
absolutely hits. That
All right.
absolutely hits.
And he's flat-footed, so I
He's
get
flat-footed.
sneak attack. So a grand total of 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage. It seems to do 9 piercing damage. Yay for no resistances. Well, I shouldn't say no
Then-
resistances, but actually it doesn't have any. He just has immunities.
I will then use my third action to cast guidance on Kane.
All right.
Thank you.
There's like a bubbly, farty sound that comes out of him that seems very guttural when you stab him.
Delicious.
And he is actually going to swing a tentacle at you, crew.
Great.
Let's see. That tentacle 28 hits you, I'm assuming.
Yep, not crit,
Um,
thankfully.
28, you wuss.
for 8 bludgeoning damage. And he's going to grab you.
Oh man, if only I had a slick armor rune.
Yeah. Okay.
Only.
Its next action, I need a fortitude saving throw from you as it squeezes you,
Oh man.
restricting you. It's a basic fortitude save.
21.
21. That is exactly what you needed.
Basic save will take half.
Yeah.
Yep. So you take half. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
That was half.
That was half.
Okay. Fun.
And
So
then
am I grappled then? Is
you
that
are grabbed. Is your
Oh,
condition.
grabbed. Huh.
Yep.
That's the thing.
And it's going to squeeze you again with its last action. So I need another
What-
Constitution
So
saving
the,
throw.
the grab wasn't an action? It was hit, grab,
The
squeeze?
grab is part of,
Part of the
its. Yes.
Great.
That's
Wonderful.
part of the damage from the hit.
So you said squeeze
I
again?
looked up all these rules because of the lump of flesh.
Oh, so we shouldn't touch that when we go back.
Probably should have kept my mouth, but yeah.
Having that microphone in your mouth. I have to do a fortitude save again, is that correct?
Yes, a fortitude save again.
11.
11. All right, and you take 12.
Ouch.
Let's see, what type of damage? Bludgeoning damage, yes. And it has you grabbed. And the nice thing is right now, I don't think I can grab anyone else for your guys' sake.
Yeah, that's the
Yay.
nice thing.
So it doesn't say it can hold multiple things, so I'm assuming it can't, which is probably a benefit to you guys. It's already doing enough damage. So. All right,
So, just
lady.
for those of you paying, we're learning the rules. Grabbed, you're held in place by another creature, giving you the flat-footed and immobilized conditions. So I am flat-footed and immobilized. If I try to do anything, if I attempt to manipulate action, I must do a DC 5 flat check first.
You can escape, I think, is what you gotta do, is make an
Yeah.
escape attempt from the grab
hmm
if you want to get rid of it. But Miss Frost, you are standing down the hall. You see this tentacle wrap around Crew and is squeezing him. His face is turning purple.
Oh boy, that sounds fucking terrible. I am going to. I'm gonna talk to the doll and say, "Doll, you ever seen this thing before? What the hell is it?" But I'm not gonna wait for a response. I'm just gonna attack with my fox fight.
The doll responds immediately, says nope, and you swear you feel it shaking a little bit.
Yeah, shit, it's fucking terrifying.
If
A little warmness running down your leg.
it would probably be shitting its pants. What did you say?
All right.
I said a little warmness running down his leg.
Yeah, exactly right.
The warm
Perfect.
feeling.
Perfect. What does doll piss feel like? 27 to hit.
27 to hit. Yeah, that definitely hits.
That'll deliver. Oops,
Not
sorry.
a crit though. Not a crit though.
5 cold damage.
5 cold damage. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Let me look at this. Okay. Yep. 5 cold damage. It seems to do all the cold damages.
All right, and then
Its eye swivels around and looks at you over Crew's head.
oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna switch places with Abed here.
You're gonna hide behind Abed.
Yeah,
No way from a man.
and then I'm gonna actually though I will use let's see, shield on myself,
Perfect.
and that's it.
Alrighty, Ruski. That brings us back to Kane, top of the order.
All right. I will enact the fear gem to do intimidating attack. I will also use the guidance point on this attack.
Okay.
Fucker. 16. That does not hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Then I will swing again. 22.
22 does.
Okay, but it's not the fear attack, and so it's just a normal attack.
Does it say
9.
the fear attack? You activate the fear attack, and then does it say the next time you hit, or does it?
No, it's all one thing.
It's all one. Okay, so 9
Yep.
damages.
9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
That's all I can do.
All right. That moves us to Abed.
All right. Well, Abed really appreciates being shoved forward.
You go first.
You go first. You get it, and then you get it. Well, this just isn't working for us. So I'm going to do a 3-level magic missile on it.
All
Or
right.
3-action magic missile, I should say. Let's see here. Casting spell.
Force barrage.
So 2 force, 4 force, 5 force. So 9, 11 force damage.
11 force damage. You're using the force. Come on. 11 force damage. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Squeals. As each missile hits it. It flinches, turns shields the eye away as it sees the incoming things. It does not let go of Crew. Though. Crew. It is your turn.
All right. It's time for something I've been holding on to for a while. Crew doesn't know he has it, so I don't know if you're going to, or doesn't know exactly what it is, but Crew's wearing a cape that has a special ability, and I would like to use that ability in this panicked moment of immobilization. If you remember,
I do.
what it is?
Remember. I don't remember what the item was that we gave you.
Yeah.
Let me look at. Why can't I view you?
Is it like Doctor Strange's cape?
Open sheet. No.
I retitled it, so
Yeah.
it's called Ostentatious Cape.
I'm loading your sheet to look at it.
So, like,
inventory.
A normal person would know that they have this and just use it. So this is kind of one of those, like, I would like to use it because I'm in a bad way.
Yes. Oh, yes, that is right. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You got like your hand and you grab the cape to try and like use it as a way to like you're focusing on it, and you as a rogue and being a slippery guy in combat are trying to use it as a way to maneuver. And you know how you try and hang on to something that's got a slippery coating and and it's whatever it is will fall out, but you want that coating, like the meat in a taco. You hang on to the taco shell and all the meat falls out. That's kind of what you're trying to do, is be the meat in the taco and get out of there. But the cape sparkles, and you and the cape and all just poof out from this thing's grip. Roll a d8 for me.
I'd say if I had a choice, I would want to be near a healer, but I will take whatever, because this
North
is
is 1.
Dice roller.
So you technically want a 3 if you can get a 3.
I got a 4.
You got 4. So you slip out of his grip and you move 1 square down from where you're at. There. And you don't know what happened, but you are no longer where you were, and you think the cape may have something to do with it.
All right. Okay. I have another action. I'm gonna go with a move action and hope that it doesn't
have arrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to move down the hallway towards our healing friends here.
People, yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'll stop there because I can't get past and find an empty square. So I'll stop there and be like, I could use a little healing.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you only have 30 feet.
I think I only have 25. So
25. Oh, yeah. Then you really can't go any further.
Yeah. So I'll stop there.
Yeah, it doesn't swing at you at all as you leave its range.
Cool. Sorry, Kane. That's my turn.
All right.
Crew runs away.
Crew runs away. Crew should be running away. He's like at a third of his health, if not less than that. Actually,
Yeah,
it is less than that.
Took it all away in one shot or one turn. So.
So the creature, having spun its eye away from the missiles and not noticing Crew seeping away, looks up at you, Kane, and swings. Because you are the closest target. I clicked on the right die this time. That is a 26 to hit.
It hits.
Alright. It is going to grab you, which is this. 12 bludgeoning damage in the grab. And then it's going to constrict you, so I need the first fortitude save.
16.
16. That one fails, so you take 12 bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to constrict you a second time. Oh, hang on. It cannot constrict you. Actually, what size are you, Crew?
That's a good question.
Are you medium or are you small?
I will let you know when I find out. Feel free to continue.
If you are medium, you're going to gain 18 hit points back.
That's a lot.
That would be a lot.
That's a lot, because I made an error.
Let's say I'm small for now.
We'll say you're small for now. Okay. That works. So yeah, it squeezes you, Kane, actually, what can it do something else then? Is my question.
I gain back 12.
Yeah, you gain back 12. It cannot constrict you because you're not smaller than it. I grabbed. It's gonna. It's almost better for it to grab you and squeeze you. It's gonna release you and swing at you again.
At least it's swinging with a penalty.
Yeah. Well, the grab is a saving throw. 24 to hit.
Hits.
This time for 8 damage, bludgeoning damage. And then it's going to swing one last time because it can. And that's a 7. So that moves us to Miss Frost.
I did confirm my size is small.
Okay, so you are you are probably the only one in this group that can do that too.
Well, the doll probably, but
Well, the doll, yeah. Truly.
I'm glad I got out of there then.
So Miss Frost. Oh, it's not flat-footed anymore.
All right, I will. All right, so Miss Frost has learned combat tactics to some extent, and although, damn it, although she's not as powerful, she's gonna slide into position here, and as she passes by, heal crew with a.
Is what you're healing them with require an action?
It's a 2-action heal. It'll be all my actions for the turn.
Okay. You can't. You need to stop in range of crew and heal them, and you don't get to continue.
I have
moving.
30 feet. I have 30
The
feet. I'm not
two-action heal is the
using.
ranged
You
one.
do,
I'm not using.
is 2
touch.
action arranged?
Your choice is do it before you move or after you move, not during.
Yes,
your...
you can't.
Unless
You can't do something mid-move. The
Unless
second
you're
you
just
want
doing
to
a-
take a separate action, you stop.
I understand the mechanics of it. I think there's something to the theatrics of it, but I understand the action economy.
Sure.
So I move. Then after I'm done moving, I take a 2-action heal
Perfect.
to heal.
Okay. That's got a range on it, so that works. Okay. Yes, absolutely.
And then that's a D10
My bad, I didn't know it was
now.
ranged.
Oh, you're fine. Cool. So it's 9.
Ouch.
Hmm.
Nice.
I'll take it though.
So as Miss Frost goes rolling by, she puts a hand on you, and as she continues walking, there's like this extension of like magical energy that extends to her, and as she gets to where she stops, she closes her hand, and that all that energy slides back to you, crew, and envelops you and heals you.
Feel a little better.
She gets up to the Mist Stalker and
Makes
to
him
try
sweat.
to make a I guess like some sort of open window for Kane to attack in. She's like, "You ain't so tough, you bag of water." And then
Perfect.
she's done.
Let's roll one more. Kane. Top of the round.
Okay. We're going to try the
Flat-footed.
fear attack again.
All right.
24.
24, and that's against its will.
No, this is just a normal attack.
But I mean the save for the fear.
There's no save for the fear. It's like his grab condition. If I deal damage, he is feared. He is frightened.
Because of the gem.
Okay, cool. Yeah, 24 definitely hits him. So he's afraid what?
If it's non-critical, it's just frightened 1.
It's frightened 1. It's just a normal Frightened. Okay, cool. That definitely hits. Ooh, wow. Hmm.
And it would be 11 damage.
11?
Yep.
Everyone's got an old robot on me. I think it's on my end.
So
Ooh,
flat.
well.
So the frightened gives.
It's -3 on its AC right now.
It's -3 on its AC right now because they stack frightened and flat-footed. All right.
Yep.
So I do have a second attack yet, which I will do.
That's why I went, woo.
24 in the second attack.
Oh, it hits. It's not crit, but it hits.
8 more
It's
bludgeoning.
really interesting to start seeing this develop. You guys are at level 3, and this is starting to happen now. And I have a feeling we're gonna start seeing like ACs slide different directions and stuff based on. I kind of like this. How much damage?
8.
It's one of my favorite club songs, the AC Slide.
AC slide. I'm sorry,
That's okay.
I did not hear it.
8.
Rick, how much damage? 8? Okay. Oh, hell, that other damage before did not take, so it is there. There we go. Yeah, it's not looking so hot right now. Abed,
Well,
you see Miss Frost do something you've never seen her do before. She rolls headfirst into enemy territory, laying a hand on crew. Apparently got the attention of this thing, and Kane walloped it pretty hard.
yeah, I am definitely 100% not taking that initiative.
What, shocker.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, maybe.
He does have tentacles.
Well, that is accurate. I'm gonna try producing flame again.
Okay.
29 to hit.
29 is a critical success.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 plus 9. Let's see here.
Feels
You
good.
remember to say nat 20 because that bumps it up a notch. If it wasn't a crit, it
Mhm.
would make
Yeah.
it a crit.
All right, on a
Yeah.
critical success, the target takes double damage and 1d4 persistent fire. So, let's see here. So 14 fire and 2 persistent.
Norman. Would you like to describe how the Mist Stalker evaporates in the fire?
So Abed kind of weaves his arms around and pulls out this fire, the source of fire, and shoots it at the Mist Stalker. It flows. It flows around Miss Frost, like it almost envelops her, but almost like she has a shield on her back, like a force shield on her back. It flows around her, and
It rides her
envelops.
magical shield because she had her shield up.
Oh, did she? Nice. And
Yeah.
and envelops the Mist Stalker and combusts on it, and all you see is this mist smoke just, and it's gone.
Ooh. Did you just make
It
a
gets very
sauna?
hot in the room suddenly,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's gone.
Steam room?
Mm-hmm.
It's a steam room. It's a
If anybody's
sauna.
wearing glasses, they probably have to
Good for the sinuses.
inhale deeply, get some of that Mist Stalker in your lungs. It'll help you breathe better.
Congratulations.
Kane gives Miss Frost a pat on the back and says thanks for the assist. He appreciates that she's learning combat tactics, that she got involved there and helped.
About time you got in close range.
welcome to
Intentionally. Anyway.
welcome to the party,
Yeah.
pal.
Mhm.
Sometimes you gotta help out your people.
Well, cool. That will bring today's session to a close because we have 4 minutes before 10 a.m. I will award your experience right now. You guys got 70 experience today.
7-0.
What are we at?
7-0.
I missed
Should
the
be
one.
346.
Thanks.
346, and today is 24. 2424. It's fun.
346. That means we're a third of the way to the next level.
Nice work, team.
Yes, you are.
I'll get him.
And you are on the 3rd level of the dungeon now, too. Level 3.
Danger is lurking.
Get him.
You guys are level 3, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yes. Okay.
3.3.
Yeah.
3.33333.
Yeah, exactly right. No, things are going to get interesting now, because now, and the things I'm seeing is, and you've probably seen some of it today, like there are references to things you found previously now, like having that silver key. Like you will start having things that you found or things that you interacted with that there'll be more meaning you'll find in the deeper layers of the dungeon. It's really kind of neat. That, and like I said, the way the combat system's working, and I'm starting to see it function, and it's really kind of cool.
Nice.
I like it.
All right.
Take us out of here.
Well, we are Two Nerds on Quest. We are here Sunday mornings, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Twitch.tv/TomMNorm, TOMMNORM, or bit.ly/NerdTube. That's our YouTube channel. Go there, watch us live, either location. Follow us. Get notified when we go live. Costs you nothing. Get some interaction with us, people. Love to see the interaction. So hop in our chats, say hi, say good morning. Unless you're somewhere else in the world, then say good afternoon, good evening. And if I don't see you later, good night. Is that how that works? Is that from the Truman Show? Right?
Close.
Yeah.
Close. You got all the words right. Just I think the if I don't see it comes before
Yeah. Well,
all three.
it's been a hot minute since I've seen it. Support the show. Patreon.com/Two Nerds on Quest. $1 gets you the unedited podcast, pre and post show content. Listen to us talk about random stuff. Let other people know about the show. Yeah, this pop in, say hi. That's all we really need. That's all we're looking for, people. Just a little bit of love, a little bit of
Loving, touching, squeezing.
howdy doody. A little bit how's your father in the morning? A little bit
He's dead.
tickling. Oh. Oh.
Wow, wow.
Oh. Yeah, I just clipped that. All right. Well, on that note, for me, for Rick, for Ryan, for Genius, and for the ever fun-loving John, thanks for bringing us down. Later, nerds.
Don't bring me
The
down.
best thing is I know my dad's sitting over me right now, just laughing his ass off.
Bye, guys. See you later, dead dad.
Wow.